Hey, I know why you're looking at this video. You want to know how much rent you can make from a cell tower lease. Hey, it's really important. It's one of the biggest things out there that you can make money from year after year if you get a good cell tower lease. And everybody contacts us and says, hey, what's the local market rates in my area? It's the worst question you can ask because you're falling for the victim to that thing that the cell tower companies want you to focus on, the rent. The rent's a number. It's the easiest term to negotiate in the lease because if you get the number right, it's just right for today. You need to make sure that you structure the lease correctly. Why do the cell tower companies want you to focus on that rent number? They're offering you a certain amount and that looks pretty good, but they don't want you to understand how to structure a lease because you will make more money going forward. If you structure a lease that makes sure as they get more money for your property, you're getting paid more as well. They want you to focus on that rent, maybe get it right on day one, maybe go see what the guy down the road's getting because they've negotiated a good deal with him or her, but you'll get a bad deal today and going forward. If you structure a lease correctly, you will do two things. You will get that money right today and going forward, and I really mean you can make a lot more money if you do that. But also if you structure it correctly, you can protect you and your property because they also don't want you to understand what you're agreeing to, what rights you're actually giving them to not only the area they want to lease, but all of your property, and also what obligations you're taking on, what liabilities you're opening yourself up to. The rent is important. Everybody wants to get the most rent. You're watching this video most likely because you want to know how much rent you should charge, but that's just step one. Anybody that knows anything about the cell tower industry understands these are long-term agreements. Getting it right on day one is great, but if you don't get it right throughout, you're going to be in a bad position, and that's not where you want to be. Get more money, get a better lease, get vertical.